Hey guys, welcome back to Popcorn and Champagne.
Thanks for joining us. This is season 3, episode 4.
Woo! Welcome back. Popcorn and Champagne is on location at EG&MC, which stands for Elevated, Gifted, Melanated Creatives. Yeah. And we are here today with Marie Eccles, who is the manager of this fine establishment.
Yay! Hey, Marie.
Thank you so much.
Welcome to Popcorn and Champagne.
Let's toast.
Salud, salud.
Listen, I'm doing something different from y'all. I got my drink here.
So, Tony.
Yes, darling. Sorry. Yes.
You are loving your drink today.
Listen, okay, so everybody, let me just tell you. So I'm drinking, well, I don't want to make it seem like I'm doing a lot, but I do have my champagne here. But I'm drinking a drink that's called Silk Sheets.
Yes.
And this is better than satin sheets.
Yes, ma'am.
Delish.
And this drink is called It's Given, and baby, it is given. Okay? So these are some of the specialty drinks here that are premiered at EGMC.
Yes.
Yep.
These are delicious. Marie, thank you so much.
Absolutely.
Appreciate
Those
it.
are
Yes.
actually from our winter menu.
Okay.
And our drinks do change seasonally. So we're actually revving up for our spring cocktail menu. So
Okay.
Oh, I can't wait.
it's going to be excellent.
I can't
it's
wait
almost
either.
a little internal bar competition when it
Ah.
comes to the seasonal menu. So we're excited to roll some stuff out.
Well, very good. Very good. So you are the project manager of EG&MC,
Yep.
right? Tell us what made you decide to, what made EG&MC decide to come to Jefferson Street and revitalize it and just try to bring a whole lot of attention to Nashville?
Absolutely. So EG&MC is the brainchild of the owners of Slim and Huskies, EJ Reed, Clint Gray, and Derek Moore. And they also brought in a cocktail expert with Jamal Pratt.
Okay.
So they have always had an attachment for North Nashville and always wanted to look at bringing some really dope concepts to this neighborhood. And after the success of Slim and Huskies, we wanted to kind of do something a little more adult.
Yes.
For North Nashville, and here's EG&MC.
Yeah.
We're still very strong on the importance of art and music as well. Fashion is thrown into EG&MC as well,
yes.
and of course the food and definitely the cocktails.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
And it is
Wonderful.
definitely a vibe here, guys.
I agree.
The food here, everything, down to the
Thank
drinks.
you.
Marie, you handpick it, meaning you have a vision for what you want this to look like.
Well, you know what? I'm not even going to take the whole credit because it definitely is collaborative, and that's
Sure.
the
Yes.
really, really cool part about it is that we get to have a lot of collaboration with the bartenders,
Yes.
because a lot of them come from a lot of experience, backgrounds, ideas. They're creatives themselves, so they always throw some new pieces
Got
to
it.
this building. So that's really, really nice. And then everything about the building, honestly, is just really cool. It's the details. I mean, even the wallpaper's is
beautiful.
custom by Shabazz Larkin, the artist. He
Nice.
did the wallpaper vinyl throughout the building.
Nice.
It's so dope.
nice.
It's really, really cool. And we were really glad to even just keep the historic architecture of this building.
Sure.
Because as we all know, in North Nashville, everything's getting demoed, changed,
Yeah.
tall and skinnies,
Yeah.
left and right.
Yeah.
But we were really glad to keep the original building and still,
Yeah.
accomplish what we want to do and still keep the historicness
sure.
of the street as much as possible.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So that goes to say you're located on Jefferson Street.
Yes.
So tell us about Jefferson Street and how important it is for you guys to be here.
It is very, very important for us to be here. I mean, you're from Nashville
Yes.
for sure. Are you from Nashville?
I'm not
too?
from Nashville.
Well, yeah, you.
But I'm here.
She's
I'm
from
from Tennessee.
Tennessee.
But
Yeah.
I'm here.
You're
Yeah.
here, and definitely, historic Jefferson Street has been just such a strong part of
So historical.
Black
Yeah.
Nashville.
And Black Nashville.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And, as we are transitioning into gentrification going on
Yes.
into this city, it's so important for us to still hold a piece of what made the Music City here on Jefferson Street, because it was us.
That's
Yeah.
right.
So from everywhere, even in our bathroom, we pay homage to people who've played music here, from
Love
Jimi
that.
Hendrix and Ella Fitzgerald and Billie Holiday.
I love
Yes,
that.
I love
Ike
it.
and Tina Turner and we still want to keep that piece of the Music City here.
Yeah.
Right.
Because this is where it happened.
That's right.
So we know that Jefferson Street historically has been African American, right? So now with the change, are you seeing a lot of your customers that look a little different than us?
Yeah, I mean, I think we do. We do see a little bit of a mix going on. I mean, it's definitely
Diversity.
Yeah, we're definitely seeing a little bit more of that. But I think the important part, as the neighborhood's becoming more diverse, we don't have to diversify our culture. Like,
Absolutely.
we're still going to be us.
That-
We're
love
still
that.
gonna play
Absolutely.
what we want to play. We're still
Yep.
going to do what we want to do.
Yep.
And you're invited to our culture.
There it
I
is.
love
and
that.
you can check it out.
I love that. That
And people
part.
love that. And people love that.
Yeah, I love that.
So tell us, Marie, about some of the new events that are coming here. One's your baby, we were talking about.
Yes,
I'm so
2023 is going to be very, very exciting. We are rolling out a new event in Diners Club called the Run the Table Diners Club.
I am so excited about that, and I cannot wait to attend.
very,
so
very
excited about
exciting
that.
because it's something we've actually talked about
Yeah.
for at least a year.
Okay.
Yeah.
And now we've got some legs and it's moving. Our first event is on March 10th. And we just really want to highlight the culinary diversity that we have within our community.
Yes.
And we want to offer a chef to table experience. It'll be very intimate. It would not be more than 30 people. So we hope some of you got invites.
Yes.
You come.
Yeah.
And it's a 7-course dining experience with paired cocktails and wines as well.
that.
And
Love
everyone's
it.
different. Every event's different food, different chef every single time. So we'll
And
really
how
get
often are you
flex.
going to have those?
It'll be once a month.
Once a month. Okay.
And every single one will be different.
Okay.
Different
Okay.
chefs, different food. And even if there are chefs that maybe we've seen before on TV,
Yeah.
Instagram and such, we make it clear to the chefs, we don't want you to do anything you've done before somewhere else.
Make
Yes.
it different.
So
Make it
has to
different and
be
unique.
Something completely different. So that's exciting. And we're also getting ready to kick off. We're already planning for summer. Ties Off Thursday is coming back.
Love that.
And we do enjoy a good ties off on Thursdays on the patio. So
Yeah.
we definitely do enjoy that as well. So we got some good stuff.
And then you guys have a Sunday brunch.
Sunday
Give
brunch.
us the hours on that.
Sunday brunch is every Sunday, all day, 11 a.m. to 5 p.m.
Okay.
So for those who are not getting up,
Okay. You
Early.
still got that late.
you still got
Yeah.
the late night crawlers.
Okay.
You can come on in 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, and you can still get your shrimp and grits,
Yep.
or my favorite, I like mine, the salmon and grits
Yeah.
with blackened shrimp.
Delicious.
I put both of them.
And you guys have the best eggs here.
Yes.
Like, melt in your mouth.
they're real eggs.
They're delicious.
They
Well, how much are the eggs? Have you gone? I mean,
Listen.
listen. Are they like what? $8
They're
a
just
dozen?
fluffy.
Eggs are really real
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah.
That does make a difference if
It
you're using real
does.
eggs
It does.
versus
It does.
liquid.
It does. It
Yeah,
does.
so.
It does. Well, one of the things me and Tiffany we have, as you know, you're here. We have a podcast, right?
Yes.
Marie's a
Yes,
fan.
I am
Marie is a fan.
definitely a fan.
Thank you so much. And
Especially-
you're a subscriber.
Yes.
Yay,
Yes.
thank
I
you.
get
You
the-
too
I
should
get-
be a
I get the
subscriber.
bell.
Yay!
bell, so I
We
know-
need more
I know
people to
when
get
you're
the bell.
posting,
Yes.
Yes.
So tell us what you watching.
Ooh,
Take your time
Okay.
now. Take your time.
right now, I am watching BMF.
Yes, wonderful. New
I'm
episode
before
drops on
BMF.
Fridays.
I wasn't a fan at first. It was a slow start, but now I am.
You know what Tiffany says? The second season, Tiffany says was the developmental.
It is.
It's the development.
Yeah.
Developing.
Yeah, 'cause
Yeah.
it was kind of slow. And I
It
like,
was slow. The second
eh.
season did start out slow. I agree with you on that.
Yeah.
So I'm waiting for Power. Thank you, God. It's coming back.
Yeah.
And I'm watching. Oh gosh, Who Killed Sarah? Do you know? What
Oh
I'm
my
talking about?
gosh,
I do.
that was so good.
Yeah.
I have one more.
Okay.
Season left,
Yes.
I think.
It's so good because like it's in Spanish really.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right. So
yes.
their lips are moving and then they'll start
Yes.
talking because they're, you
Yes.
know. So that's such a good one.
So I'm season 2 in that,
Yeah.
and it just keeps getting longer and
Yeah,
longer.
it
and
is.
I keep waiting for it to end.
yeah, yeah. You so many.
Is there an ending? Is it good? So we're gonna figure it out.
Yes, you are. It
Jesus,
is.
I'll
It
be
is.
watching this
It's
all
so many
weekend.
turns. So many
Yes.
turns.
So
Yeah.
I am watching Who Killed Sarah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So tell us where EGMC is located and your hours.
Yes, so EGMC is located on historic Jefferson Street
Yeah.
at 924 Jefferson Street.
Mm-hmm.
We are open Wednesday through Sundays.
Okay.
5 o'clock every day we open, except for Sundays we open at 11
Perfect.
a.m.
Yay.
Marie, thank you so much.
Thank y'all
This has
so
been
much.
Thank
amazing.
you
We're
to the
so excited to
beautiful
be
Marie.
here.
I love popcorn and
Please.
champagne.
And we love you.
And we love
love
EG
you.
and Mac.
Yes,
Thank you so much.
Thank you, ladies. You guys are so
Salute.
awesome. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you guys so much for another episode of Popcorn and Champagne.
Yes.
We'd like for you to like, subscribe, and tell a friend about our YouTube page, which is Popcorn and Champagne.
Yes. And follow us on IG at popcorn_champagne.
Major shout out to our wonderful sponsors, Colonel's Popcorn.
Yes.
And they also have a Tony and Tiff mix. And how much can they get off?
10% off.
Yay! You should try it out.
Please do.
Yeah. And so also major thanks
Yes.
to Marie, the beautiful Marie Eccles.
Yes, the
With-
manager here at
she's
EG and
gorgeous.
Mac. We're
Yeah.
on location, as you can see.
Yes.
And we're getting the drinks made.
Oh, my
and
gosh.
It's all love here. Tony's waiting on her drink.
I'm waiting on my drink. The drink that I have is called Silk Sheets.
Yes, and this is It's Giving, and again, it's giving.
Delish, delish, delish.
Yes, 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 yes.
So now it's time for Infotainment.
Band. Okay. Rhianna, Superbowl. Amazing show. But I will say this. I was a little underwhelmed.
I was completely underwhelmed.
I was shocked that it was just her. No special guests. No
Well-
Drake. No Jay-Z.
Right. Well,
no Eminem. Like,
right. I was waiting.
Yeah.
I was waiting for somebody to, a rabbit to come out of a hat. It did not happen. And she did an interview earlier,
Okay.
and someone asked her, was her guest, and she was saying, yeah. So anyway, the guest was the baby.
No,
It
listen,
was so, I was so
expecting
underwhelmed.
Carnival. Like, I thought she was going to bring, like, all the festive,
Yeah,
you know.
no.
It was just her and the baby.
Thank you.
The elevated stages, though, were dope.
Yeah.
I thought she looked beautiful,
Okay.
but there was just her. I
Yeah,
mean, like,
it did. One of the dancers almost fell off.
Oh, really?
The elevated stage, yeah.
would've been
I
nice.
was completely underwhelmed.
yeah.
Someone made the analogy to me that they thought that everybody that was in the white were sperm.
I'm sorry.
I know, that's what they said. And I was like, well, you know what? Maybe. I was so completely underwhelmed. I really wanted her to bring it. She's got so many collabs.
No, she got some hits now.
And I was so like,
yeah, she duped us.
I was bored. She does not, okay, so like Rhianna's cool, right? I think she's okay. She does not have, in my opinion, so don't come for me, but in my opinion, I don't think she has like that J-Lo, that Beyonce entertainment factor. Like they do the wild, they do the most, they make it big.
For sure.
I don't think she has that. So I was underwhelmed. I wanted more.
No, let me just say the stars for me was Cheryl Lee Ralph
Oh,
when she sung
let me
the
tell you, I'm glad
Black
she's
National
getting
Anthem.
her flowers now. Love
Phenomenal,
that.
stunning, beautiful.
Stunning.
Babyface.
60-something years old.
Yeah. Babyface did an amazing job.
Yeah.
But Chris Stapleton. Oh, he killed the national anthem.
He killed it.
He
I
did.
agree. I agree.
So
I agree with you
they
on that.
shut it down for me.
They did. That helped because Rihanna she didn't do it for me. So that did help. So I will tell you this, and I know you feel the same way. The anxiety, the separation anxiety that you have with not having Super Bowl.
It's over.
It's over.
It's over.
But we got the XFL coming.
Yes.
Yeah, and it's just not the same.
Yeah, yeah.
It's not the same.
I don't really watch a lot of that, but yeah,
I
that's
do.
coming.
Yeah.
XXL. But there was some great commercials throughout.
Of course.
So we had Jen and Ben.
With the Dunkin' Donuts.
Funny. I'm like I loved
I
it.
did. Was that your favorite?
No, but
What
it
was your favorite? Do you remember?
geez.
Because it was so many.
It was a lot, but
It
that
was.
was one that really stood out. Was when she pulled up in the drive-thru and was like,
What are you-
Okay, what are you doing
what are
here?
you doing here?"
Is this what you've been doing?"
Okay, so what about the Tubi commercial? The Tubi commercial was like you're thinking something was wrong with the television.
Oh,
did you see that?
yes, that was
That one was
brilliant.
brilliant. I
Yeah.
love that. And you never get tired of the E-Trade babies.
Oh yeah.
What you did miss was Anheuser-Busch.
Yes.
They did not place any ads
did
this year. So that one was a
not.
little different for me.
So this is your wheelhouse.
Commercials, that's what I do.
Tony does this.
I do
in her
commercials. Even if you need
other
a
job.
commercial, let me know. I'm your girl. But go ahead.
Yes, and then so we had Damar Hamlin, the safety for the Bills. I mean, he was just the Cinderella story of the whole week.
And the whole staff.
Yeah.
You remember we were texting each other talking about NFL
The first
honors.
responders
The first
and-
responders.
yes.
We were talking about, I would love to hug this kid.
I know.
I just want to hug him, pat his back, and rub it.
Yeah.
That's all I want to do.
Yeah.
He seems like such a sweet and humble kid. He
yeah.
really does.
Well, he's a grown man.
He is grown, but he's a kid to us. You know what I'm saying?
Not to
but
me.
so wow.
Anyway,
So let's talk about this jacket. I didn't know this.
Lot of
story.
controversy
You told
around
me
this.
about this jacket.
Yeah.
I didn't know about this.
so he wore a jacket when he came out on the field. It was a depiction of Jesus on the cross.
yes,
And Adrian Peterson had a lot to say about it.
right.
He tweeted,
Yeah.
that it was totally disrespectful.
Blasphemy.
Yeah.
Blasphemy. Right.
But then they ended up having a conversation, and I get it. Damar's stance was it was art.
Right.
It was abstract art.
Right.
But some things I think you don't display in a certain manner. I mean, if you saw it up close,
Yeah.
it's kind of off
but
and weird.
but for me, I'm looking at it like, give this kid a break.
yeah.
Like, let's not come for him right now.
Yeah.
Let's wait a couple of months before you come for him, because obviously this young man, he's very grateful
Yeah.
for him
His life.
overcoming. Yeah. And he did an interview with Michael Strahan. Michael asked him about those 9 minutes
Yeah,
that he was
I saw
down.
that.
And he said, I don't want to talk about that.
Yep.
So I wonder what he saw. You know what I'm saying?
know.
Was he at the light and they were saying go back?
Yeah.
He does not want to talk about it. He's very emotional about that.
Yeah.
But
he needs a minute.
I agree with you on
Yeah.
that, Tiff. He needs a minute.
He needs a minute.
But I want to see him win.
Can we just say one little thing?
Yes.
I'm sorry, I meant to tell you
Darling,
about
yes.
this. Bruce Willis.
Oh, yeah.
67 years old. He's suffering from a frontal temporal dementia.
Yeah.
And it's very progressive. And I just love Bruce Willis.
I do too.
I just want to give him a shout out.
I do
so,
too. Yeah.
prayers for Bruce
Prayers
Willis.
for Bruce Willis, definitely. So now it's time for reality show recap. Okay, so Bling Empire New York is a spinoff of Bling Empire. That's on Netflix.
Yeah, it's on Netflix.
It's a bunch of rich Asian people
Yes.
that have a whole bunch of money, and they have these swanky apartments, and they just have a whole bunch of money. I'm underwhelmed.
Yeah.
It's just okay for me. I committed to it because we watched the first Bling Empire, but it was just it's boring.
The one that
Dorothy,
well, she's the one that stuck out to me. Dorothy is special. I mean, she finds love in the end with her guy.
and she was trying to hook him up with the
She
other.
was,
Right.
but it ended up being better for her. But
I agree.
Tina, is it Lang?
The one that has the husband is
No,
Which one's
Tina is the fashionista. The
she's got a lot of baggage.
yeah,
she's got a lot
she
of baggage.
suffers from major depression
Yeah.
and anxiety.
Yeah, she does.
And she was the one that really stuck out to me.
Yeah.
Where I just wanted to give her a hug.
Yeah, and pat her back.
Yeah.
Right.
But it's burnt popcorn. It's
I
just okay.
agree.
It's a bunch of rich
I
people
agree.
having dinners all the time.
Yeah, a bunch of rich Asians having dinner. But what I thought was the Salesians.
Yeah.
I love that. The Salesians.
Yeah.
I
And they
love
slayed,
that. They
baby.
slay.
Yeah.
They got a ton of money.
Yeah.
But I'm going to tell you, I would say check it out. If you haven't watched any of this franchise, I would say start with Bling Empire first, which is about another group of Asians.
Yeah.
I do like Kane.
Yeah, I do too.
But then transition to this, give it a try. I wasn't moved.
yeah, me either.
Burn popcorn
Yeah.
for sure. Now it's time
Okay.
for documentary recap.
Yes. Our man Bill Russell
Yes.
on Netflix. It's a 2-part documentary. It premiered on February 8th. It's talking about the winningest NBA champion and civil rights icon Bill Russell and his life.
Yeah.
I loved it.
Every bit of it.
Yeah.
Anything that's going to have a glimpse of Muhammad Ali, I'm going to watch it. What I loved about this is he was so woke.
Yeah.
And he was fearless, and he said, okay, he stood up for civil rights.
He did.
What I also liked is when they went to Kentucky to play basketball, and they couldn't get served food at a restaurant, but you want them to play basketball for you, and they refused to play.
Yeah. And unfortunately, a lot of that wokeness brought, problems to his home with they defecated in his house and they, ransacked his home and things like that. But he was the first player coach for the NBA.
Yep.
And I looked this up. I did a little research that it followed after him was like 40 other coaches with that title, because I'd never heard of player coach. You can be a player and a coach at the same time, which I thought was interesting. Right. Because that's a lot just to be a player.
Right.
So, and then his relationship with Wilt Chamberlain.
Oh my God, I didn't know that there was such a rival. They had the competitive spirit.
It was a
with
love
each other.
hate.
It was. But here's the thing: Wilt wasn't as woke.
No.
As Bill.
Well, honey, he was too busy having sex with 20,000 women.
Well, 20,001. Let's get it correct.
Will was the man.
Will was the man.
And not one child came.
He didn't have any kids?
No children. Never been married.
He was protected. Well, okay. All right. We're going to do that. But I will tell you, Bill Russell is an American icon. And I'm starting to look at him a little bit differently. I'm starting to put him up there with Muhammad Ali for me.
Well, and that was the iconic picture
of
him, Jim Brown,
Muhammad Ali.
And they were all showing support for Muhammad Ali.
Yeah.
What's the other one? The basketball tall.
Kareem. Yeah.
Abdul-Jabbar, all of them. And that was an iconic picture in our history.
Yeah.
When they surrounded this man, Ali, when he was going through what he was going through. So.
And I also thought, and we won't keep going on it, but I thought what was crazy is that in the 40s, when he moved from, was it Mississippi to California, schools are integrated.
Yeah.
So he really never experienced the segregation of education, even at an early age. And his infectious laugh.
I know.
I loved every bit of it. Definitely a champagne moment for me. I would definitely say watch this.
Yep.
Okay, so the next one. Oh my gosh. Did you not watch it?
No.
Okay.
I couldn't find it. Meaning I could find it, but it was difficult. But please share.
Okay, so Murder in Bighorn is a three-part documentary that is on Showtime. And it is about Native American women.
Indigenous women.
Okay, indigenous women that are coming up missing.
Wow.
And they are being murdered. And the craziest thing is that it's in Montana. We kind of talked about this a little bit when we were talking about 1923 and how they had the schools, the Indian schools.
And how
they mistreated them. They're trying to strip them of their culture, strip them of everything they know. It's called a Crow. That's what their tribe is called. It's like a Crow tribe. They wanted to take away all the Native American that they have and make them have the American way of life, which is wrong, right? But it was so crazy is these women were coming up missing, right? And 2 weeks would go by and the police department would never do anything about it. It's just almost like
Is this current, like going on right now? Or?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. So everybody that passes away when they're found, they have all had the same death, which is hypothermia.
So they leave them out in the cold.
They leave them out in the cold. But what happens is they probably kill them but drop their bodies off somewhere else, right?
Oh my gosh.
You need another drink?
Nisha,
okay.
Can you hook me?
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Nisha. But it was a wonderful documentary. It's really sad. It's very riveting.
Yeah.
And I just really did not know that this was really going on. This is a really serious situation.
Wow.
Seriously. Okay. So, but anyway, this is on Champagne Moment. This is a Champagne Moment, but this is on Showtime, and it is a 3-part documentary. And I definitely tell you, go watch it. It is wonderful.
Yeah.
It is wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful.
So next we have Drama Recap.
And this is all you, homegirl. Go for it.
So You on Netflix is season 3. Honey, this is our best type of stalker, if that's possible.
I don't know.
Have you ever been stalked before?
No.
I had one.
I don't think so. Chance Fitzgerald loves this. He loves this show. He said it is amazing.
So anyway, it is amazing. It is back, and Penn Badgley, Badgley, I think that's his name. He plays Joe Goldberg. But he's charming, but he's so intense. So when he loves hard.
Right.
He loves to a fault,
right.
Unfortunately.
Is he narrating it?
Yes.
While he's doing it? Okay.
And that's the best part of the whole show.
Okay.
But this season, the tables have been turned on Joe, and he has been set up for murders and things like that. And he's trying to prove that he didn't do it and expose the killer. So it's 2 parts to the season. So it's only 5 in the first part, and then they're coming back next month.
Yeah.
But definitely a champagne moment. You got to check out Joe.
Season 4,
he
4
keeps
seasons,
it,
right?
Yeah, he keeps
Okay.
it interesting.
Okay, love it. What you got next?
Oh, The Last of Us on HBO Max premiered January 15th. It's a new series. Let me just say this. I'm hooked. So,
Love it.
I love zombie apocalyptic things, right? And so this is after a global pandemic comes down, on us, and it destroys civilization as we know it. And it transforms these people into, they have this horrible disease. And when I say, like, just the makeup of these monsters, I've never seen anything about it. Like, they have like these cauliflower heads, like, it's amazing. But
Have you ever heard of cauliflower ear?
I have. Boxers have
that's
it.
a real thing. Wrestlers have
yes.
it. Yeah.
And that's what it looks like. Like, it's like their whole
gross.
head.
Yeah.
But this episode here, this series, starts out a little slow. So give it a chance.
Okay.
But once you get into it past the first, let's see, 3 episodes, it is an amazing show. So it has my dude, Pedro Pascal.
I kind of have a crush on him.
No, he's hot.
Listen, he was on SNL, Saturday Night Live,
Okay.
a couple weeks ago. He was so funny.
Yeah.
He was, and I was like, who is this guy?
So he came from Narcos, and he played on Game of Thrones.
Okay, and he's from Chile.
Yes.
That's what he's from Chile. Okay, so next is movie recap. Your Place or Mine on Netflix, and it stars Reese Witherspoon and Ashton Kutcher. This was so cute.
It's so cute.
I loved everything about this
yeah.
movie. It was cute. I've heard a lot of people were saying it was a little too long.
Yeah.
You thought so?
It went a little long, I think, but Ashton, I just love him to death. He looks amazing.
I thought this is the best I've ever seen him look.
Yeah.
The opening shot.
He needs a hamburger, though. He's a little thin.
He's thin, but the opening shot of him
Yeah.
was gorgeous. I thought he was beautiful in this movie.
Yeah, so he basically was afraid of commitment.
Yep.
And him and Reese had hooked up. They dated. And he actually liked her. And then
He's been in love with her for 20-something
20
years, right? Yeah.
And it just shows you even though they didn't work out as a couple, they ended up being friends for 20 years.
Talk about Reese Witherspoon and her
Oh, girl. So first
her
of all,
clothes. Oh my gosh.
she was very California-ish.
Yeah.
She had on a blue jean skirt.
Momish.
Yeah.
Kind of momish.
Yeah.
Not a fly mom,
No.
obviously.
Not like this.
Yeah, but she was like that comfortable kind of mom with the blue jean
Too
skirt,
comfortable.
you
It was
know.
a mess.
Yeah, it was.
But I
funny.
love Reese.
I do
Shout
too.
out to Reese.
I do too.
But
Jason Williams was in this.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. He is stunningly beautiful.
Yeah.
He's gorgeous.
It's Jesse.
Jesse. What'd I say? Jason. He's a basketball player. Okay.
Jesse.
He's beautiful. He's
He's
another woke brother.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
like him.
He is.
That one definitely is a champagne moment
Yeah.
for me. Yep.
Okay.
All right. So now it's time for What You Watching.
Yes.
Ooh, wait.
Air is coming up.
April 5th.
Yes. And it's directed by Ben Affleck, our dudes.
And Matt Damon.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm excited about this. This is going to be the story of how they did the shoe creation for
Jordan.
Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
So this is going to be really good.
And Viola plays the mother. We got our man Jason Bateman.
Oh, and Jason Bateman was a producer in Your Place or Mine.
Okay.
Yes,
cool.
he was. I loved it.
One of
And
my
he
favorite
refuses
guys.
to age.
If we could have him on the show, honey, bury me in a Gucci
Him
store.
and Rob
We
Lowe.
have made it.
Let me tell you something.
He
You know
is
he's
one
a-
of my favorites.
You know he's a smoker?
Rob?
No.
Jason? Okay.
He smokes cigarettes. Marlon Wayans. Who is Marlon playing?
I have no idea.
And Chris Tucker is in it.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it's loaded with
A bunch of stars.
Yeah.
A bunch of stars. I'm very excited about this. That's April 5th. Cannot wait for that.
Ooh.
Oh, All American season 5.
Guys, do y'all watch this? Let me tell you, I am such a fan of this show.
Yes.
I've been for
It's
a
on
very,
CW.
very long time. It's
And if you're in
Network.
Nashville, it's CW Nashville.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
go ahead.
But it premiered November 14th. It took a break and then it came back. And so it just ended last night or 2 nights ago.
Yeah.
What a tragic end.
I hate it.
Billy Baker.
Billy Baker's dead. It was tragic. Again, this is a spoiler show.
Yeah, we spoil.
You know, he
we
was a
spoil.
high
I know
school.
some of y'all don't like it, but we spoil.
But he was a high school football coach, and he's Spencer's dad. And it was
Well, he was like a dad.
like a dad to
Yeah.
him. But I mean, it's like such a tragic ending.
Well, they
You
didn't
can't
really
come
even
back
show
for that.
it.
But I know, but I'm saying you can't come back from it.
I know.
It's such a great show, and All American
I didn't
Homecoming
like
is
that.
good too.
I don't watch that.
Yeah, that's good too.
Sandy,
It is.
my
It's
cousin
good.
Sandy watches that.
Yep.
She's
Shout
a
out
fan.
Sandy Gray. So I'm sad about that.
Me too.
So the next movie is that premiered on Valentine's Day was Magic Mike, honey.
The Last Dance.
Channing Tatum. He is a cutie pie.
I love him. But I thought with Selma, is that age appropriate? How old is Selma?
I don't know. I'm not sure. But you know who was supposed
looks
to be
good,
in
though.
the person who was supposed to be in that role was Tandy Newton. And she had to be let go because they had some issues between each other. She had like a whole meltdown, I think.
Okay.
I think. So we probably have to go back and research that.
Yeah.
But she was let go of her duties, but it was supposed to be Tandy Newton for that.
Okay. Well,
I don't
love
know.
Selma.
But I love Selma, but I get it. If she's in the show, I mean, if she's in this movie, I get it. Opposite of Channing Tatum.
So Selma is playing a socialite, right?
Yes,
Okay.
correct.
And they take it to London.
Yep, and that's what I was tripping on that too, because I was like, it's in London this time and not in America.
Yeah. No, he's still
Yeah.
hot though.
He is beautiful. I love Channing Tatum.
Yeah.
Yep, he's really good. But this is the last one. Ooh wee.
This you, baby.
Ooh, honey, the Murdaugh murders. Murdaugh. Is that how I'm saying it? I think it's Murdaugh murders. Okay. So this is coming on February 22nd. Are you watching the trial?
I'm watching some of it. I'm
Oh
peeking
my
in.
God, I am obsessed with this.
And he is totally calm the whole time.
the camera is on him the whole time.
They're watching him.
So I'm watching on YouTube and Court TV,
Okay.
right? So Court TV will break through for commercials, but YouTube keeps it on the whole time. So this guy, Alec Murdaugh, he killed his wife and his son.
Yeah.
Alec Murdaugh, he killed his son. I can't think of his name right now. But he is totally guilty. They did a documentary on him on HBO Max called Low Country,
Yep,
and
I
they were
remember
all
that.
so country, and they talking like that. But this is coming out February 22nd. Definitely watch the trial. This man is like lowest of the low,
Yeah.
and they even said this week he was spending $50,000 a week on opioids.
And was he a physician?
No, he's an attorney.
Attorney,
His family
okay.
has a whole line. They've ran this whole small town in South Carolina
Okay.
for years. Like
Okay.
everybody knows the Murdaugh. There's so many things that are unraveling about this family. Number one, why was he the beneficiary of a housekeeper's insurance policy?
Whoa.
The family never got any money. His other son, Buster, somehow one of his friends
Who he's weird too.
who is gay,
Yeah.
got killed.
Okay.
It's a whole, this is such dysfunction, but I'm here for it. All
Okay.
about it. All about it. It's really good. February 22nd.
Yeah, it's definitely drama.
Yep. Yep.
So the Upshaws on Netflix season 3 premiered on February 16th. It's cute.
Yep.
The episodes are only 26 minutes.
Yep.
It's just a cute family
cute.
little
Yep.
sitcom
Yep.
with Mike Epps. And our girl Kim Fields and Wanda Sykes. So
Love Wanda
it's
Sykes.
funny. They have some funny moments in it. It's one of my faves that I like to binge.
Yep. And then your next fave is
Ted Lasso. Who I
Jason Sudeikis.
Yes, love him. Season 3 is coming March 6th. And it's one of my favorite series to watch because it's so unrealistic because he is a football coach that is coaching a soccer team in London
Yeah.
and he makes it work.
Yeah.
So it's funny.
Did you ever watch him on SNL?
Absolutely.
He is so funny.
Yeah.
Gosh, he's so funny.
Yeah.
Oh, and guess what I heard today?
What?
Travis Kelce is going to be on SNL on March 4th.
He should be.
Yes, as he should be. Okay, good. Let's toast on that one.
Toast to Travis.
Travis Kelce. Okay. Thank you guys so much for joining us. Please like and subscribe to our YouTube page, which is Popcorn and Champagne.
Yes, and our IG page, popcorn_champagne.
Yep.
And like us, comment. Please tell us what you like.
And Tiffany usually says what you don't like, and I always say be
What you
gentle
don't
with that.
like,
But be
yes.
gentle with that. Also, we want to thank our sponsors, Colonel's Popcorn.
Yeah.
And then also make sure that you get the Tony and Tiff mix, which is 10%
Yes,
off.
yes. the sweet heat,
Yes.
and the frosty.
Yes, definitely. And also a special thanks to the amazing team at EG and Mac
Yes.
and the beautiful Marie Eccles is spending her time with us today.
Yes,
We've had a
thank
wonderful
you.
time.
Thank you.
Yep.
We love those guys.
And the drinks are wonderful
Yes,
too.
ma'am.
Drinks
They're
are wonderful
delicious.
too.
So
Yep.
you guys come by, have some drinks.
Yes, definitely. But Chris Jenner, call us.
Yes, Andy. Let's get behind this bar. We love you.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Looking for a friend. I was feeling lonely. I wish I could pretend